Welcome to Get Offset. My name is Emily, and I'm here today with the newest release from Fender, the Acoustasonic Jazzmaster. It's the third in their Acoustasonic series. They've already tackled their two other extremely popular body shapes, the Telecaster and the Stratocaster, and now here we are with a Jazzmaster. And I'm going to get into things like the electronics, the sound. First things first, Fender did send me this guitar to demo, so thank you, Fender, for supporting Get Offset. If you also want to support Get Offset, you can like, comment, and subscribe below. Ring the bell icon to get notifications when we have new videos. We also have a Patreon at patreon.com/getoffset, and you can join the $5 tier and above. Gets access to a special Discord channel where people get to hear me talk about things before they happen, chat with Andrew, and have actual real deal input into the channel. So let's talk firstly about the things that you won't be able to hear in the demo. The quality of construction and just the feel of the guitar. These retail for, I believe, $2,000. Definitely feels like a $2,000 guitar for me. It has that like expert, I think, kind of fretwork that feels really nice. I haven't found a single dead spot on the frets. It came like pretty much completely set up. I didn't have to do anything to get it playable, which is what you would expect with a guitar that's this cost. The tuning machines, it stays in tune really, really well. Compensated saddle, of course. You got that. Ooh, saddle. And the neck, it feels like an electric neck. It feels like an electric body when you're sitting or standing. The only thing that really gives away that this is an acoustic guitar other than the sound is the strings. It seems to ship with higher gauge strings. I actually didn't look that up. It just feels acoustic. It feels acoustic in that regard. Really lightweight, could probably play this thing for hours, and I think this could probably replace every guitar in a rhythm guitarist or singer-songwriters arsenal for a live performance. And I'll get into that later. And just so that you know, for the rest of this demo, and I promise I'm about to get into playing and the electronics and stuff like that. This video is going to be broken up into two parts. I'm going to play it just through the Strymon Iridium Round B, so you can hear each of the different settings, because it has a 5-way selector switch and a 2-way blend knob here. And then it has the traditional volume knob. And the one thing, oh, by the way, you won't be able to see that, and this will be out of focus over there, but this is an electro socket, which means I don't think you can use right angle cables with it. Something to consider. Shouldn't be a deal breaker. Electro sockets actually, they stay together a little bit better than traditional side jack. I don't really mind them, but it is something to be aware of if all you have are a bunch of right angled cables. What else did I want to say? Oh yeah, active pickups you charge via a little USB port by the electro socket to keep everything charged up. And you can see how accessible that back panel is. Crouching down. Hi. Crouching back up. Let's get into the sounds. Sorry about that. I had not plugged in the cable all the way. So now it's plugged in all the way. So you have each setting of the switch from 1 to 5 has two separate tone profiles that can be accessed via this knob, which is usually the tone knob, but you can blend between the two to get a mix of the sounds. So first is 5A, and the A would be like turning the volume down, it seems. So like a counterclockwise to the, it's really hard when it's on the body. It's one thing when it's like on the ground like that. So from this angle, it's counterclockwise, turning to the left. All right. It's like stage right. So I'm going to turn it up. I'm going to do a pick. And then I'm going to do some flat picking, and then I'm going to try to do some finger picking for each of these settings. So let's get this volume up. The first 5A is a Rosewood Dreadnought sound. So the notes say, warm and articulate across the frequency spectrum with complex overtones. All right, what should I play here? So I've blended that into the 5B setting, which is a mahogany slope shoulder. It's dry, earthy, organic tone, warmer, great for Americana style flat picking, it says. Alright, gonna go back to A, gonna do some flat picking, and I'm gonna do some finger picking. Alright, I'm going to go back to that sloped shoulder, mahogany sloped shoulder. So two obviously very, very different sounds, and I find them both to be quite convincing. Let's move on though to the 4 position. Please excuse my reach here. Mahogany Jumbo is the 4A position. So we're gonna switch to the 4. Boop. Gonna make sure it's in the A. So this is loud and airy, perfect for heavy responsive strumming to accompany vocals and other instruments. And that's a jumbo. That's what jumbo guitars are good for. And that takes us to the All-Mahogany small body. This description says, articulate, warm, and focused tone, mid-forward, tighter low end, lends itself to finger picking and arpeggiated chords. Alright, and I'm going to go back to the 4A, do the flat and finger picking. I know by flat picking they mean more like... But I'm not doing that. Alright. That's not, I don't play like that very often. I'm not doing that today. I might start, who knows. This is the All-Mahogany small body sound again. Alright, and the finger picking. By finger picking, it's like... two more sounds that I just think are quite lovely. And now we're going to start to get into the interesting territory. But first, this is a Rosewood Auditorium style, tighter and brighter for a more detailed hi-fi sound and detailed mid-range that sits beautifully in a mix. And then it's going to get really interesting. So this is kind of the last, in my opinion, of the super duper traditional kind of acoustic sounds. Let's get to it. And do the finger picking on this because the next one, the 3B that I blend in, it's gonna be different. Yeah, this sounds really nice. Nice. So then as we blend, we blend, what we're blending in is a body sensor pickup. And that means you can hear me like this, which is going to make me very obnoxious for the rest of the video, but I don't care. I am going to do this every time. I think it's funny. You get the idea of that one. And I think that's really fun. I really, really like that sound. It's especially cool when you start to run it through effects, so stay tuned for the second half of the video. Or more. It might be more than half at this rate. Next is a lo-fi piezo. I feel like it should be like a T sound. Piezo? Piezo? Whatever. It's a lo-fi piezo. Yeah, that's it. That's all that says. That's 2A. And then we blend in what's called the lo-fi crunch. It's pushed through an electric amp within the body. I think Ryan Burke is probably going to get into taking the back off of this thing. So check out that video if you haven't already. I'm making an assumption. Won't it be embarrassing for him if he hasn't done that? I don't know why I said that. That's fun. I like that one a lot. Literally so much range on this guitar. Finally, we are getting into some electric, actual, just like kind of electric things. So this one is 1A. Turn that down. Fender Electric Fat / Semi-Clean produces high-powered electric tones via the Tim Shaw designed humbucking pickups. You won't believe your acoustic guitar can do this. Oh my gosh, my ears can't believe I just did that to them. I'm going to roll back the volume on this a little bit because it is quite a bit loud. That blends into a Fender Overdriven electric sound. Oh, shouldn't have done that. So that is the first part of this video. Here are my kind of final thoughts, and I'll probably share, like, reshare these thoughts at the very, very end. But I love this guitar. When my husband and I got it, we were like, what the hell is this thing? We didn't know how to feel about it. And he's grown to love it just as much as I have. It's a very fun guitar. I'm really digging everything from like the effects tones, so stick around if you want to hear this thing through a litany of random effects. I really recommend it. But like this and like a looper, like even a blooper and a couple of pedals, man, like if all you do typically is just strum and you kind of go between strumming an acoustic guitar on stage to strumming an electric guitar, like this could be your one guitar. It can do, because it can do all those sounds very convincingly. If you're a lead player, you will have to build that finger strength up. Just because they're acoustic strings, you're going to have to change the strings and get a setup. But I like these strings on it. I think this feels really great. It's got a nice satin finish on the neck. I could really, rub my hand up and down this all day long. It is a nice feeling guitar. It looks, I think it's attractive. I like the colors that they put out with the Acoustasonic line so much that I really had trouble picking. So I ended up going with this burst. I really liked the tungsten color too. I think that's what Ann Slikowski has, if I remember her telling me. We discussed it a little bit. I was kind of expecting, like, this really reminds me of kind of like a moniker guitar look. And for some reason I was expecting the plate, the front, the painted part, to be raised, and it's not. It's actually kind of, it's completely even or even set in a little bit from the body, which threw me off a little bit when I first saw it. Obviously not something I really care about. I think the the look of this is very earthy and warm and fun. I think the sound is really cool. I love playing this on the sofa while we're like watching reruns of Frasier or something, because it's loud enough that I can hear myself playing and practicing, and quiet enough that my husband can still hear all the jokes happening in the episode of Frasier or whatever. So yes, fantastic little guitar. Please stick around for the rest of the video. If you don't plan on sticking around, thanks for watching. Thanks for understanding. Until next time, my name is Emily. It's almost next time. Like, comment, subscribe. All right, stick around. Welcome back. I told you I'd be back, and I am going to kind of do like 2-ish pedals at a time. I think that's about the speed that I can do. So I'm going to start with an overdrive pedal, and I am just going to go through the sounds, kind of not necessarily in order, just so you can hear sort of the difference. I picked the Blessed Mother overdrive because it has that clean blend, and I really think that will behoove the acousticness of the guitar as a whole. So let me just get a clean tone going. All right, and my driven sound. I don't think enough people really play with overdrive on acoustic guitar, so I'm going to turn the blend up to noon there. I think maybe I like it around. I like it. It still leaves some of the articulation, but also nice and gnarly. So I'm turning the blend to the 5B now. I really feel like it benefits a lot from that clean. All right, let's go to 2B. That was 4B. This is 4A. Let's do 3A. Oh, yep, that is the Piezo. So you can really do some cool stuff with the body sensor pickup. That's really cool. And what's also cool is this is going to make the ducking a lot easier for this particular one. That's I'm going to turn down the clean blend because I'm curious. Clean blend turn down. Clean blend turn down. I am the warrior. So weird. 2. So this tone is already a little bit overdriven, as will be as 1B will also be already overdriven. So now we're just going straight into electric guitar territory. Move into the already overdriven. Oh my god, that was really fun. I'm going to tune really quickly, and then I'm going to do the Cooper FX Arcades synth chip. I'm probably going to focus on this mono synth because it's been my favorite to play with. After that bending, you gotta... Normally I would use the Enzo, but that's on my main board, and I don't really want to pull it off. Alright. Starting in the 1A position, I think. Turn it on. Let's blend. Oh, my ears. All right. All right. Four positions. Yeah. All right, let's make sure it's to A for this one. All right. Ooh, this is gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. All right. This is fun. Doesn't like the distortion. Actually, that was the clean. Whoa. All right. Turn the volume down there. Get that volume down there. Let's swap around some other things that could be fun. I'm going to drop in the Delayvid Foster Wallace. Boop, doop, boop, doop, boop, 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 boo. What else do I want to do? Oh. Bliss Factory? Am I out of my darn mind? Alright. Let's get you over here. Alright. I'll move you over there. Just get you out of my head. Alright. So this is my favorite delay pedal, the Delayvid Foster Wallace. Oh, turn the volume up on the amp. Wait, it's... All right, let's this has that fun light sensitive. Are you ready for this? I don't know if I am. Ooh, whoa. This isn't even on the body sensor pickup, and I can hear myself. So those were all on the 5 position. Let's move to the 4 position. It takes fuzz. It also takes everything around it that's happening with mother. This is the surface mounted pickup. I am in love with this. I love it so much. I cannot understate how much I love this feature. Oh my god. Okay, my ears need a break from that one. Whew! Holy shucks! Oh my god! My husband is upstairs like, why is she screaming? But also he kind of knows. I think he knows exactly what's happening. She's like, she's screaming into that piezo again. I can tell. Oh, my ears. Alright, so I do want to do it through this. I don't know if I'm going to get to it in this video. What I want to do first is I want to put it through a filter pedal. So I gotta look around. Whoosh! Where's a good filter? Oh my god, that was so loud. Hostah. Alright. Let's do the Hostah and the Badlands by Spruce Effects. So I'm going to have a chorus and I'm going to have vibrato and also in the Badlands. Wow, the Hostah on. Let's turn it off. Oh yeah, there we go. Whoops, and my light fell. Oh, my light broke. Oh my gosh. Will I be editing this out? Oh, it's broken. There's a light. What light? All right. I'm going to turn it back to chorus for that one. Alright, so we have the Hostah now set to... What is... which mode? Auto. Let's switch it to envelope filter. That sounds more fun. I shouldn't be surprised that acoustic guitar doesn't really seem to like this very... I did have to turn the volume down on the guitar for this. Wow. 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 Every time I do a transcription of a video that uses a wah, just the parts of the transcription just say wow, 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 wow. Nice. So let's just start in the 5. I turn the volume on. So let's move to, let's just start in Mosaic. Oh, that was fun. This guitar is inspired. Also this pedal is inspired. But this is just oodles more fun than I expected it to be. That's my final take on it. Again, Fender sent me this to review, and it really did exceed my expectations. I didn't have any expectations, really, so I don't think that would be hard to do. But yes, these are available now. They are, I believe, $2,000, which seems like a lot, but it is like 10 guitars in one guitar. I think you could at least call it 8 guitars in one guitar. Dang. Yeah. Wow. Yes, we have a Patreon if you want to support this channel the way Fender has. Patreon.com/GetOffset. You also get access to a super secret Discord channel where you tend to see things before they're released to the public. You get say in what kind of videos we make. You get say in the podcast. There's a podcast. And just it's part of a really cool community. I've found some friends in there, and I really appreciate everyone who is a part of it. Man, I just wish I could play this guitar all day, but I have to edit this video now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for understanding. Until next time, my name is Emily. Goodbye.